A lot of my coaching students recently have been talking about people pleasing. And so in this video, we're going to uncover what really is at the core of people pleasing and how do we get rid of it for good. My name's Rob and I'm a self-help coach with over 10 years experience in the mental health field. Let's get started. People pleasing. What is it exactly? Every time I ask somebody for examples, so they don't tell me stories about how they went out of their way to help this person, to please that person. People talk about being in line at the grocery store, having just checked out, paid for their groceries, and frantically throwing all the items in their bag because they're worried they're going to upset the person behind them if they go too slow. Or you're late for an event because someone is talking to you and you don't want to interrupt them and tell them that you have to go. So then the problem's not that you want to go please people, it's that you don't want to upset people. Is that really such a bad thing? I'm in a crowded movie theater and the person next to me has to pass gas. I want them to worry about upsetting other people. Or in the example of the grocery line, I mean, I think it's good that you're mindful or aware of taking too long in the line. Why wouldn't you just pull your groceries off to the side and then pack casually but quickly? So then the problem is not the fear of upsetting people, it's the lack of resourcefulness of finding a better solution. Here's an example that's hypothetical but sort of based on situations that I've faced. I'm doing a presentation, it's one-on-one, and I tell the other person, you know, you kind of look uncomfortable right now. Is everything okay? And they go, oh, I just really have to go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to interrupt your presentation. Hang on. If you go use the restroom and come back, you can pay better attention to the presentation. And so we both win. So I think one of the roots of this problem that we call people pleasing is the lack of ability to identify win-win solutions. This is a concept from Stephen Covey's famous book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Link in the description below. Habit number 4 is find win-win solutions. There's 4 possibilities to every conflict. You can have a resolution where both people lose. You can have one where you win and the other person loses. You can have one where you lose but the other person wins. And you can have one where both people win. So let's apply this to another example. One time I was on a date with a girl and she said, oh my gosh, my cousin just texted me. She's in town and she wants to hang out. What should I do? And I was like, do you want to hang out with your cousin? Well, yeah, but I'm already hanging out with you. I don't want to say no to her. She drove from 2 hours away. You can see here that the focus is on not disappointing other people, whereas the focus should be on creative problem solving and generating win-win solutions. I would be asking the cousin, okay, are you here yet or are you going to be here later? If you're here now, how long will you be in town? And to the person I'm with, I would ask, what's your time frame? Do you have to be anywhere in the next couple hours? And once you gather this information, you might find there actually is no conflict in the first place. I'm going to end this video with a final thought on labels. To me, it's a bit of a red flag when I hear someone describe themselves as a people pleaser. To me, it's in the same category as when people call themselves a perfectionist. This cute little label or self-diagnosis that people use that, whether by intention or not, ends up justifying their behaviors. Or when people say, oh, I'm a Myers-Briggs INTP, I'm an Enneagram 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing wrong with having fun with this stuff if you take it lightly. At their worst, when they're taken too seriously, they become a missing or lack of skill set that we try to pass off as a disposition. Not to come down harshly on the person who does claim that they're a perfectionist, what I would want to point out is at one point in that person's life, someone probably did praise them for having every little detail right. If you're continually worried about other people getting upset at you, then earlier in your life or at some point, someone or some people probably did get upset with you. And so we adapted because we are humans and humans are survival machines. But humans are also the most intelligent survival machine on the planet. And so we can ask ourselves questions like, is this behavior still working for me today? What's better? How can I be better? Yes, it's true that humans love labels and titles and roles. It gives us a sense of identity. But human psychology is such that we will behave in accordance with that identity. So why not give ourselves an empowering label, an empowering story? How about we go around telling other people, hey, I'm a winner. This is why I act this way. I'm a winner. Or I'm not a quitter. Not these things, oh, I'm a people pleaser. I'm a perfectionist. But let's get this figured out so we can move forward, be happy with ourselves and happy with our lives. If this video is helpful, please like and subscribe, share it with friends. And until the next video, think deeply and put your existence first.